It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 5 from Luna Lending. Local rescuers have recovered the body of a 49-year-old Frisco man who fell to his death yesterday afternoon. The man was scrambling a slick, rocky ridgeline on Wichita Mountain just west of Frisco, known locally as Falcon Ridge. Officials say he did this regularly, often in running shoes and shorts. Rescuers found him last night around sunset. Today, they were back in the field. It took several hours to recover his body from technical terrain. The upper reaches of Wichita are guarded by steep cliffs on both sides. Official cause of death and identification still pending an autopsy. Local properties of all shapes and sizes are becoming more affordable. They're still not cheap. Average home price in April was nearly $2.3 million. Average condo was selling for over $800,000. Both those are down 7% from this time last year, and more properties are now on the market, up 130% in just 1 month. Local realtor Dana Cottrell calls the spring housing market fickle, but she does expect more homes and lower prices to make things more predictable come summertime. For the first time since before the pandemic, some local properties lost value in the latest county assessment, and for the first time maybe ever, it's a blessing. County Commissioner Tamara Pogue.
I, as a resident of Dillon Valley, saw a decrease in my property taxes, which I think will be largely a relief to many of the residents of Dillon Valley.
Many other neighborhoods still went up in value, primarily those where old local homes are being scraped for new market rate builds, like parts of Silverthorne and South End Frisco. Today we are in the classroom at Summit Middle, where students are writing poetry for the annual 8th grade Poetry Slam. Scarlett and Monse learned to put emotion into writing.
How emotional and how passionate you can get about your writing.
It doesn't have to be exactly one thing. A poem looks different for every person.
Adrian discovered a powerful voice.
I enjoyed that I was able to express my feelings and be able to speak for other people who are afraid to speak up.
Haley found a new appreciation for language.
Finding what to write about and finding different words to use.
Lorenzo was surprised by what he discovered.
I enjoyed it, and I also feel like it helped me, process my grandfather's death, to put it down on paper.
Gabriella learned what poetry means to her.
They say that the eyes are the window to the soul, but I think that poetry is a way into another person's soul to be able to actually see what's going on in there that you might not be able to see.
Next week, these students compete in the Poetry Slam for a panel of local judges and the chance to win cash. Thanks again for going in the classroom, presented by Heavenly Times Hot Tubs and Billiards and Boost Oxygen for young poets. Krystal 93 is bringing you local authors with Write the Rockies, the annual poetry and short story contest. This year was the debut of the Spanish language category. The inaugural winner, 7th grader Julia Delgado Herrera, with her short story El Gran Tsunami.
¡Ayuda! ¡Ayuda! ¡Tsunami! El socorrista silbó su silbato y comenzó a ayudar a todos a ponerse a salvo.
El Gran Tsunami is an action-packed tale of family and survival.
It's about this 16-year-old girl, and she's from Italy, and she's going to Maldives with her family, and she gets caught in a tsunami.
El Gran Tsunami is available now at Summit County Libraries, part of this year's Write the Rockies compilation. Ask your librarian for a copy, and stay tuned all week for more award-winning authors on Krystal 93. Local fire danger, it's low today in the opening days of high country fire season. Grasses and willows are dry, but the dirt is moist with deep pockets of snow still at and above tree line. There are no fire restrictions right now. Campfires will most likely be allowed into the holiday weekend. A reminder that fire permits are required for backyard fire pits of any size. They are free. Contact your local fire department to get one. And in sports, the Rockies, they play the Phillies tonight. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.